선수밖에 생각이 안 나는 것 같긴 합니다.
마지막에 좀 못한 것 같아서 그게 좀 아쉽고
이번 MSI 전체적인 경기가 실력적인 면도 그렇고 컨디션적인 면도 그렇고 다 쉽지만 않았던 것 같습니다.
매일 경기 보면서 응원 되게 많이 했는데 고생했다고 일단 말씀드리고 싶고요. 잘 했는데 결과가 아쉬웠던 것 같아요.
아무래도 준우승을 한 거에 대해서는 당연히 아쉽게도 생각하죠. 근데 뭐 어쩌겠어요. 이미 끝났는데.
도아 형이 좀 많이 화난 것 같던데 화 좀 많이 추스리고 우리 경기 때 좀 더 편하게 해줘요.
뭐 MSI 결승 끝났을 때 화 많이 났죠. 화 많이 났는데 그래도 이번에 T1전 이기면서 좀 위로를 받지 않을까 싶어요. 진성아 잘 부탁한다. 화 좀 풀어줘.
와, 쇼메이커 선수 보는데 지르더라고요. 잘하더라고요.
쇼메이커 선수가 많이 성장한 선수라고 생각하고 있고 또 저랑 플레이 스타일도 비슷하다고 생각하고 있어서 재밌을 것 같아요.
허수가 이제 날이 갈수록 디테일이 되게 많이 높아지는 것 같아요. 약간 미드 같은 경우에는 허수랑 비등비등하거나 이길 선수는 별로 없다고 생각합니다. 전.
미드는 그래도 저희 허수가 누가 나와도 다 이겨주지 않을까요?
아유 당연히 이겨야죠. 제가 더 열심히 해야죠.
미드 뭐 저는 믿기 때문에 사영이 형을 주연이랑 믿고 가겠습니다. 저희는 바텀대로 바텀 할 거 하겠습니다.
제가 테디 선수와의 상대 전적이 되게 좋은 걸로 아는데
24대 16, 괜찮네요 나름? 나름 괜찮네요. 고스 만나면은 너무 죽여버리고 싶어가지고 뭔가 급해져요 제가.
왜 그렇게 죽이고 싶은지 모르겠는데 계속 제가 잡아먹도록 하겠습니다.
우리 베스트 형님들 MSI도 갔다 오셨는데 지금 너무 일정이 빡빡하잖아요. 저희한테 2대0으로 져주시면 너무 감사할 것 같습니다.
그건 좀 힘들 것 같고 다른 팀들 잡으시길 바랍니다. 화이팅!
빨리 상대 팀을 만나서 이겨버리고 싶다는 생각, 그냥 동아한테 최근에 많이 져가지고 이번에 좀 이기고 싶은 마음밖에 없습니다.
누구는 꼭 져야 되고 누구는 꼭 이겨야 되는 이 각박한 현실 굉장히 안타깝게 느껴지고요. 상아가 미안한데 이번에도 승리는 우리가 가져갈게.
담원이랑 상대 전적 12대 4라는데 그걸 열심히 준비해서 상승을 뒤집어 볼 수 있도록 하겠습니다.
제가 담원에 들어오고 나서 T1한테 진 적이 없는데 이 기록을 이어서 계속 이기도록 하겠습니다.
최대한 뭐 실수 안 나오게 제 할 거 잘 하고 이겨보도록 하겠습니다. 바텀 라인전.
이번에 쩍디의 캐리어 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 화이팅.
전통의 SKT 킬러 칸이 돌아왔습니다. 얌전히 목을 빼 드시고 저희한테 승리를 넘겨주시면 됩니다. 잘 부탁드리겠습니다.
열심히 준비해서 꼭 이기도록 하겠습니다. 기대해주세요.
ceased to be a liability, which Barrel in particular was during MSI. There were games where he turned it on, but as a whole I think we can agree that he didn't have the greatest of tournaments. This team, particularly that mid-jungle duo, I think still has the ability to take it. Canyon, while I think his performance on the meta junglers was not the greatest. Simultaneously, I feel a lot of those have kind of now fallen, right? And his Rumble did get better at the end. On the other end, T1, clearly they're on. Right, their engines are roaring, they looked incredibly dominant in their first series, and I said I wouldn't be surprised if it's a swift 2-0 victory for Dominic. It could also be swift 2-0 victory for T1, but they need to get through this man. In my opinion, the best player at MSI.
He was the best player at MSI for sure. I don't think many people are arguing with that, maybe some LPL fans. But you take a look at these numbers and it is pretty hard to argue with, right? This is MSI Rumble and Knockout stage, so including their matchup against RNG, against incredibly strong teams. He was the best in terms of...
Team comp says the Lee also taken away. Nocturne still available, Gnar still available. So many of these power picks are always going to come through because that's just too much.
Yeah, there's so much you have to consider in this day and age, in this meta. And it seems like those are the three champs they don't want to really play here. I like the targeting of the Ezreal, as you mentioned. The Lee Sin, I feel like that could have been something they could have played themselves, you know, a good first pick.
I'd say
definitely so. Flexible, but it seems like not today, at least, as no ban from T1. I doubt that was on purpose, as Lucian is going to be the first pick here for Damo.
But he didn't really wow me yet.
And as you mentioned, they don't really care if he ban away the Tahm Kench. They're still very much willing to pick the Senna. Does it fall a little bit in power? Perhaps, but Ghost is an incredible Senna player. almost every team at MSI as well, I think, was banning Senna against Ghost. Like, nobody was letting him play this. And Ghost looked really excited when T1 did leave that available for him.
And now the opportunity does arise for T1 to ban out a bunch of junglers here on the second rotation and take away like all the real power picks. This is going to be a blind Gnar banned out, and you do have a lot of AP or AD damage rather available, right? So it makes a little bit of sense. No.
Just no. Okay, the Jace is going to come in here, and Khan giving a nice big flex. I think we know where that Jace is going. As TF, the consideration here. But will he go for the cannon? Don't think so. Victor is what they hovered before. And it is a decent amount of magic damage, but I think it's okay to go ahead and pick this up. You have some really nice range, some nice burst, but instead it is going to be a change to the Akali last second. Jumps in, the perfect time to get baited. Although he is really fast on the Jace, and he kind of just laughs at the Rumble, but here comes the slow out of the Gnar. Probably going to force a flash here from Khan. Here's the follow-up from Kana. And now it should just be running down the Jace from here on out. The flash available for Cuz, and that is an easy cleanup. First blood took a little bit, but they got the job done.
Tragic timing, and it's the feeling of safety that Khan had there because Canyon was in the vicinity. Canyon,
yeah, I don't know what it is, but today has been that. We've been going down that line.
We have. And Nashor's Tooth is finished. Kana doesn't have the Nobber available because he's in the general vicinity.
Okay, trying to go for a trade here. Kana gets way out of position and just gets dunked. That was a strange one, not gonna lie. I mean, even if Canyon isn't there. And that's going to mean that the equalizer comes out here, and Cuz is just desperately trying to survive. It's going to be the plate going over to Khan, and a very big opening up.
Kia still very much in the realm of manageable.
What is going on up there? Oh, Faker's able to land that shuriken, but he's not going to go for the second R and get in the
Iron Spike whip to do some damage, but it doesn't really want all in. And Akali, generally not the greatest idea, especially considering the fact that he doesn't have his Mystic finish. As Kana, you got caught before.
Oh, that was a shot glass actually thrown underneath the ground. As you mentioned, you know, the rotation that does come in. Knows the potential of Faker to get on in there. He's really getting in there, but the Senna ultimate does come out. Canyon now looking to take the fight to Faker, who ults away, and now he's just gonna die. Fails the flash as well. The Faker is all alone, and now Keria trying to spare the blushes, trying to get something going here. And they should be able to catch Canyon eventually, and finally they do, but now T1 kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Nice ultimate here from Kana, but Beryl gets a huge shield to survive against all of that damage. Now T1 is on the run. Beryl gets in there, and a perfect body slam comes out from Keria. The Khan is doing such insane damage, and the flashes come through for the double kill of Khan. And now they're looking for Teddy. The root will come down. Showmaker's going to lose a fight to Kana, but it's still a one fight to the way of Damwon Ghost on full health after that one.
Incredible skirmish here from both teams. That Keria body slam might have saved T1 because Faker, as you said, going really aggressive, but Canyon is ready. And let's not forget, when Diana was meta a while back before her jungle clear got so good, it was because she was so good against other assassins, right? The survivability that she has, strong in itself, let alone with a Sentinel, and the action hasn't stopped yet.
Kana's all alone. He's so dead. There's nowhere for him to go. And not sure what he would.
And then also, like that Ghost is opting to lethality, Khan's probably
Dang.
dead.
Kana's just dead. He's trying to put out as much damage as possible, but Faker just puts him in the dead zone. Gnar gets in there, gets an auto attack, so he nets himself an assist. Nicely done, Kana.
It's got to be done.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I mean, this Akali, you know, he was a little bit awkward in that last
finished, and
Showmaker saw the ward over the wall. I mean,
he's alone.
He's just up here alone by himself. He is 1v4. He is surviving for quite a long time, but this guy should eventually die. Trying to do a little bit of damage to Cuz there, but will just give over the Dark Harvest stack to that Rumble.
And this is pivotal because
to respond to this Baron take. Keria's looking to get in there. Oh, another huge engage! Keria, what are you doing today? What did you have for breakfast? He is making T1 win this game. Somehow, some way. Khan is able to flash in there. Doesn't really get the stun off, though. And now Showmaker is doing some kiting down here. Kana going a little bit too far forward. And now everybody on the side of T1 is flashing away. Keria, he's got some rocks in his backpack today. Not able to do it all by himself. And Damwon will be able to take down the Baron.
What a masterful fight by Damwon Kia. This is the team that we saw win Worlds last year, and this is the team that was kind of missing MSI. We saw glimpses of them, but the amount of damage that is soaked there by Beryl is absolutely insane. And if they can also grab this Drake...
Oh, they didn't know about this TP, I guess. Teddy had no idea, and oh man.
Come!
And now this TP is coming in. Faker trying to spare the blushes of his team, and Khan just says no, thank you very much.
Flash from Ghost. Really, the only person they get...
well... I don't know what's going on. Like, Dominant have been having a really clean, dominant game. Are we going back in? I suppose we are. Showmaker's just dead, but now Khan gets angry, gets in the face of them. He flashes the wall, and the stopwatch is so beautiful as well, but he will go down. This is such a messy fight that's coming in here, as Ghost is left alone on the left side as well, but Damwon are winning the right, as Faker will survive. But he is all alone. Finally, Kana does make his way over Beryl, trying to frontline here for Canyon, but Canyon a little bit too behind the wall. And Faker incredibly scary at the same time, and Damwon just buying some time for the minions to push in.
Look at the base. Base is going down.
Okay, well, Faker is he's trying to flash in, looking for that kill, and he will be able to pick it up. Beryl actually not able to find the Akali. And okay, nicely dodged there, but the Shuriken doesn't land, and Kana should be able to pick up the kill anyway. Really nicely fought here at the end of it all, as 2 more kills will go to the side of T1.
It's not over just yet, Val. This T1 are not letting go of this one. Might be able to pick up a Drake here as well if they can hurry their way over. One does go down, and this is the rewards for the play earlier, but Keria yet again, and Showmaker getting a little bit over eager here, really chasing. I think as soon as the Fate's Call is used, you have to back out immediately, but doesn't get the opportunity because he used the relentless pursuit to dash in, which we've seen many a time is not great. Khan plays this fight beautifully because he buys so much time, which allows Canyon and Beryl to actually take down Teddy into his Guardian Angel. He will die shortly thereafter, but Faker, he's level 16, right? He's been able to get up his ultimate, and even though he doesn't have the sustain that you would traditionally have with an Akali at this point in time, this just beautifully played here.
Yeah, really nice use of the Shroud as well, saves it for exactly this moment. He's not quite able to land that Shuriken, but it doesn't matter because Kana's here. He's able to finish the building destruction a little bit easier as well. We are just pushing in. The TP is coming on in, and this is Faker, but they're looking for the kill onto the Gnar, who's about to hit Mega Gnar. Can he actually do anything? A big stun into the wall, and they're looking for Showmaker, but he will survive the flash away, and Faker is not able to pick up the kill onto this Lucian. Cousin Teddy getting some crazy damage done on the left side, but T1 just a little bit too far behind and not able to make it count, as Damwon Kia will take down that final turret, and they will take down the first Nexus of the series, but not before they take out Cuz to pad their stats.
And that's the malicious value right there, and what a game. This is setting up for a beautiful series here, Valdez, with the amount of pressure that comes through for Damwon Kia being evenly matched by great teamfight prowess. I think if you look